Okay. So in this session, I'm going to talk about the SAS software, and as I have said, this is a proprietary software. SAS is very popular, number one in the market in analytics industry. It's, as to my knowledge, it has got more than 40-50% of SAS in analytics industry. So that is very substantial. Okay. So the one you can see on my screen is this PC version of SAS. You have enterprise version of SAS also. The difference is that enterprise version of SAS is actually installed in the server, whereas PC version is actually installed in your own PC, right? So, and why there are two different types? Because in the enterprise version, you can actually, one SAS can be accessed by 2%, 3%, multiple person. Okay, so it reduces the cost of the company. So many people actually go for the enterprise version of SAS, or we also call as enterprise guide. Okay, I have enterprise guide in my company also. I can show it to you sometime, but PC version of the SAS is what I'll be using. Okay. Okay, so when you see this SAS window here, as you can see on the screen, primarily you will see three types of windows. Okay, one is known as the editor window. You can see the editor window. If you save it, you can give it a different name though. So you can write codes in the editor window. Okay, so here is the editor window. I have written codes over here. So this is my sample. If I run code, this will be shown in the log. So all the log details I will get in the log window. And there is another window known as output window. So when you run it, you will get your output in the output window. Clear? There are three windows. There is another window which is result window, which is optional. You can get it, or you can actually opt out of it. I mean, it's not necessary. This is an HTML window. If you want HTML form of the output, you can have that optional again. Okay. So let me and how do you you can have multiple editor window actually. Okay. So you go to view, just enhance, do an enhance editor, you will get a new window. Okay. So you can do that. Okay. So that's about different windows available. You can write both codes as well as you can use the menus here for importing data and doing analysis. But there are not too many functionality you can do using the menus. So better to write codes. Okay, you can have new program, you can open program, you can import data, you can import Excel data, CSV data, that form of data, and then you can do your analysis on this. So you have solution here, you can do analysis, programming, reporting. Okay, but it's always good to learn some basic programming in order to be able to be better at it. Okay, so I'll keep it very brief because I don't want to spend much time on SAS. It's very easy to learn actually. Okay? And I have got like 13, 14, 15 videos on SAS. Just go through all of them. So your SAS and SQL skills will be you'll be able to do a recap of SQL skill, and SAS also will learn. Okay. So since this is data centric work, we always deal with data. So first thing that we worry is how to create data, how to import data, how to store data. Okay. So how do we store data? Okay, we store data in two forms. Okay, we actually store data in either in our in a permanent library or in a library which is again permanent, but it keeps the data in a temporary form. Okay. So when we import data, we actually store it in work library. Okay, but if you close this as, this data will be gone. You will never be able to see the data again. So this is permanent. The library is permanent, but the data sits at temporary. If you want to create a library which is a library that reference to your some location in your desktop, you can create a library of your own. I have created a library. This is not already in the in SAS. Okay. Rest all four libraries are already there in SAS, but a library is the one I have created. Okay. This is reference to one of my location, okay, desktop location. There I have stored my data, but I can see data. Okay. So if you close the session also, the data set will still be there. Not in SAS, but in your desktop. So you just define your library again and you can access the data set. So ensure that you always save your data sets in your permanent location before closing the SAS. Otherwise, you will be losing your work. Okay. The first thing that we will learn is how to create a small data set in SAS. Okay. So we will state what is known as a data state. Data state. Okay. Data. Say for example, you want to create employee. Okay. Then input. So wherever you see a blue mark is a keyword. Okay. Input, name, salary. Okay. So name is a string, right? Right? A string. So always put a dollar mark after string. Okay. Salary is numerical value, so no need of dollar mark. Okay. Semicolon. Every time you end it with semicolon. Okay. Then you use data lines. So data line says that we are going to have data after this. Okay. Sorry. So data lines keyword is says that we are going to have data after this. Input data. Okay. Giving data. Passing. Okay. Passing data. Name. Say Ram. Salary is 2000. Uh, 5,000. Data line. Yeah, so data line is just a keyword. So I don't know why SAS has used. If given an option, I would have used a different word. So SAS uses it to say that the actual data input, whatever we are passing, is going to start from below. Okay, so that's why we use data lines. So whenever you use, okay, and then you end it with a semicolon, branch statement, semicolon. Okay, okay, the code is over. Now we can just select this code, go to this place. Okay, there is a running guy over here, right? You just run it, and this data set will be created.
So is it library like that link folder?
Oh my god! I actually already had a data set. Over it anyway.
This would overwrite or what?
Anyway. So now we have created a data set. If you go to log, you will see that it says that your data work.employee. So by default, your data sets, all the data sets are going to be stored in the work library. Okay, but you can save it in your in a library that is created by you. Okay, later on. So, but for that you have to specify it. And how to create a library, I'll talk about that. So here it's there. You can go to the data set and you can see that yes, name and salary data set, right? That's how you SAS data set. Yeah, we will learn. Yeah. Yeah, work is actually also a permanent library, but the data sets are all temporary. Okay. So I'll talk about creating a library which is where you can keep a permanent data sets. Okay. So say for example you want to save it in one of the location. Okay. Say HR analytics is the one. Okay. So just go there, go to a folder, copy it. Okay. Use what div name. Then I'll create a library, say permanent library. Okay. Permanent library. Then your library path, and then run it. Okay. Go to log, you will see that the PR library is created, right?
Inside that HR folder.
Yeah. So this is the path. This is a library. This is not a folder again.
No, I'm talking about the hard drive.
Yes, hard drive. Right. Now you can save this data set. For example, how will you save it? Data per dot employee set work dot employee, or you can just remove work. Okay, by default it is always work. Okay. Try to understand. It takes the data from work level, put it in the PR level. Got it?
What is the meaning of that set employee?
Statement it takes from that goes as an input. Not clear? What's the problem? Nah, actually, you don't know what. So this is syntax. Yeah. There is no logic as such, but just a syntax. But when you write state, you say that okay, this employee data set is there in work library.
Okay. You are providing the path from here. You have to take the
Exactly. It's not path. It's not the data set. You're just giving reference actually. Okay. You take this data set and put it in the data per dot employee. So that means in the per library, you will be a new data set will be created, which name is employee. And from where the data set will be taken, it will be taken from the work library, and which data set will be taken? Employee. So that's why we write set state.
So work not employee is correct.
Yes. Okay. So I think your answer is you have given your answer, right, Vivek? If you run this, yes, you go to the log and you will say that 5 observations were read from work dot employee, and a new data set is created. You go and check your folder, and you will say that employee is created. Okay. So your data set is saved in your desktop. Got it, right? So if you close SAS now, you will not have any. Got it, right? So this is about data set. You can do manipulation with the data.
Over library is only shown. Oh, sorry, teacher.
This being shown here. You can go here. You can see for library, right?
What about this path?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? This path is just given a short name
Okay.
as path. Okay. So if you go here, you will see. Okay.
What is the difference for SAS?
Yeah. Similarly, if you want to like bring a data set from your library to your work library, use something like this. Okay. Per dot here and just right. It's just ulta. Right. You are getting it from your permanent library to your work library. Okay. So you can do a lot of manipulations actually. Okay. I'll not talk about everything in detail because everything is covered in detail in videos. Okay, so you can do anything. Okay, you just want to delete something. Okay, say for example, data employee name. Okay, set employee, and then if just write if salary is greater than 4,000. So I'm getting a new data set using the main data set. The master data is employee. I'm getting a new data set employee underscore name, where I'll have only data where salary is greater than. It's like pretty simple SQL statement.
So for each and every operation, we need to create new data.
You can actually use the same data also, not a problem. You can, in the data statement, you can also use the same data set and do operations. Go to work and then you will see employee underscore name. All right, salary, all salaries are greater than 4,000, right? Now that's about data statement. Okay. So the other important thing in SAS is that procedures. The data is just one thing. You bring data, you collect data, put it in different forms. What is more important is doing operation on the data.
So data has these two statements only.
Sorry?
Data has these two statements only. And apart from this,
No, there's a lot of material on this. How do you import data, how do you process data. So you learn eventually. When you learn data programming, you will learn. And also I'll ask you to go through all the videos and do it everything on your own. Because it is so easy, there's no point spending time on this. You can just use how to use while statement, how to use if statement, how to use for loop, do loop. All these things are same in almost every language.
yeah,
Yeah.
case syntax to समझने
So its syntax is very same. Okay. It's like in your C language for I is equal to 1 to Java, right?
Logics we know how.
So
Syntax varies from language to language.
okay. So next thing is knowing procs, SAS procs, which is got like thousands of procs in SAS. So procs are like doing operation on this. Okay. You want to print data, proc print data, What is happening? Yeah. Now it is able to print it for us, right? Here also you can show any conditional statement if elsewhere.
What is that?
Sorry?
This side.
No, this is. I mean, I have run many SAS jobs. Okay, old past, all results, all histories like history. Okay. Now let us learn something that we have already learned in theory. Okay. We learned about your descriptive statistics, like mean, median, mode, and all, right? So we want to know what is the average salary and standard deviation of salary, variance of salary, right? Right. We use SAS program as proc means. Okay. So proc means data, employee, and we will try to know what is the number of observations equal to employee. So use n. We would like to know what the minimum value, the maximum value of salary, the mean, the standard deviation, variance, what is mode, median, right? So these are the statistics we want. What is the n? N means number of observations. Number of observations in data sets. Okay. And we would like to know for where. Which where we want? We want to know for salary, right? Sorry? Salary, right? Got it? So run this. Okay. Now we have got 5 observations. Minimum is 2000, maximum is 9000, mean is 5091, standard deviation is 2661, variance is there also. So mean and standard, these are like, if you take square root of this, you will get this. If you square this, you will get this one. Okay, that's the relationship. You do not have a mode. You know why? Why there is no mode? There is no, because all observations are unique. Okay, there is no repetition, so there is no point having a mode, right? Right?
Mode आपने क्या बताया था?
Mode means the maximum number of occurrence of the observation.
So if in case like there are two duplicate entries,
then that two duplicates.
so no, in the sense like there are two sets of duplicate entries, then what will be the mode?
There will be two modes.
So reversal I will say.
No, fine, I
say
got
one,
it. Yeah.
One 10 times.
Whatever.
Three
Like
10
for,
times.
yeah. There are two data points where you have that is repeated twice, right? Same. So both are will be treated as.
अच्छा जिसका भी डुप्लीकेट है वो काउंट आएगा
right. Okay, and we just want the maximum. Maximum could be of 2 to 3 observations of the simpler.
Okay, out of duplicates maximum.
Yeah. And the median. So now you got to know how to do it, right? How to calculate simple statistics. So you need not have to know mathematics here, right? So I taught whatever I taught is just for your knowledge. So algorithm does it. Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Or you don't find it interesting?
Looks like I don't know.
Here we are doing square set, so we are specifying that we are
For this variable you do it. You can use it as many number of variables. Okay. Just use a space. I do not have more than one variable, otherwise I have shown it. Okay, just for example, you want to know for number of years experience. You can do that. If you do not use any options here, so I was using options here, right? Then you can also do that, but it will by default it will give only a few options. It will give only mean, median, maximum. Okay. If you want to use options, then you will get all.
Here's the question.
Sorry?
Vivek.
Okay. This is default. Yes, this is right. By default. Okay. Similarly, we learned about. What else did we learn? Derivatives? No, derivative and we cannot do it here. Mix of no use also. Anyway, so this is how SAS can be used. There are so many SAS processes also.
Data is stochastic, non-stochastic.
All these things will learn. Okay. We will do all these things when we will do real models. Okay. So, see, I thought of covering correlation and regression. That's like most bread and butter. But I don't want to like, finish it in a hurry. So let's keep it for tomorrow. So for today, your assignment should be to install SAS, to go through the videos on my channel, or else you can just I'll provide you links. I'll also give you the videos. Okay, I'll give it tomorrow for sure. Okay, I'm very lazy actually, not able to. There's too much of work actually. Okay. So anyway, don't worry. Get it installed. If you have, if, like you do not have, right? So what you can do is just brush up your mathematics or whatever little bit of statistics. Okay. So any mathematics book or anything that you have with you, or you just want to from me.
So as of now, you have anything that we could actually look at?
Sorry.
With respect to videos or something, do you have any videos that we could actually?
Yeah, now also you want to take, right? I can give it to you. You have pen drive with you now.
I have it too.
Okay. Yeah, actually, yes, I can give it to you.
And on your channel also, if you could direct us, like where to start with, we would start with.
Sure. So you go to my channel, go to this place. Okay. Well, this is an admin view, but you will not see this. Um, okay. So go to the playlist. That's the best thing. Okay. Go to the playlist. Okay, now you have like so many playlists over here. Okay, now that's the confusion, right? Why do you start, right? If you want to learn SAS SQL, go here. 14 videos are there.
Today, what should we look at?
So you should actually go through this playlist.
First thing.
Okay. And if possible for you, go through couple of videos over here.
Can you, like, if you don't mind, if you can give us the link instead, so that we go step.
Yeah, I'll also request one thing. Always watch the advertisement that is happening on your channel.
Advertisement.
I mean, when you click on a video, you'll watch an ad, right? Google ad.
Oh, acha.
So watch that.
ठीक है.
Actually, that actually helps me in search and for many things. So that's just a request. Okay, it's a 30 seconds, so okay, don't skip that.
ठीक है. Will do.
So I'll give the link. Link of what? You want to?
हाँ मतलब हमें confusion नहीं होगी.
Why? I mean, you go to playlist, see the SAS SQL, right? You should familiarize with yourself with the this thing, that you know achieve it. Okay. So go through this. If you can go through the descriptive statistics also, that will be great. Okay.
So this is the basics of
Basic descriptive statistics.
that we discussed.
There are so many more things. Okay. Go through descriptive statistics. This one also.
Okay.
Okay. If you want to know R also, I have given a very small introduction. Okay, you can go through all these things also. Okay.
और वो मैथ्स का कुछ देखने का जरूरत है.
Maths का कोई जरूरत नहीं. Don't worry about it. Okay.
ठीक.
Okay, yeah, I think that should be fine. Later on, you can watch this playlist also, exploratory data analysis. Okay, if you can, that would be great. 17 videos. I'm sure you'll not be able to do all these things in a daytime, but whatever is possible, you can just. I mean, all I can say is that if you're familiar with, and I'm adding like more videos every week. Familiarize with yourself. This will be like a very good way of starting your career. So practice as much as possible, because this is a field where skill is very important. High skill is very important. Everybody is working hard, so we have to work hard. Not to sad. Even I am working hard on myself. Even now, if I'm learning one new technical things every day, doing one case studies and whatever. Yesterday I was like 2 o'clock. I was working on this problems. Many things. There are things I was working on. Other things also I worked. So it's important to learn. So yeah. So I'll provide you. Yeah, I'll stop the video over here.